Hey, what up? That's right. Welcome to it. We are back. That's right. Happy New Year. What's up?
Yes.
We are back. Welcome to the What More Can I Say podcast. My goodness. Podcast. There it is. That's a great intro. Podcast episode 34.
You're a little rusty.
All right, man. You see what kind of pod is going to be tonight. Let's go ahead and get to it. The intro, in case you're new to the show. That's Zach Boog right there. What's up, Zach Boog?
Listen, bro, you never introduced me first, but, you know, I charge it to the game, you know what I'm saying? Because you're a little rusty. We've had quite a few weeks off, but it feels good to be back. I missed y'all, man. How y'all been?
Good.
Y'all look
Rusty.
the same. Y'all look healthy.
I'm
That's all
feeling
right.
rusty.
Yeah. Feels good to be back, man. I'm ready to pod. It's so much to talk about. So much.
Oh, man. So much to get to. And no, she is not last and definitely not least. She is the superstar of the podcast, the lady of the podcast, the first lady of the podcast. What's up, Keke?
What's going on, guys? I missed y'all a little bit.
You did. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit, yeah. Did y'all enjoy y'all little break?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, good.
Yes.
Good.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. See, I'm going to show you how rusty I am. I forgot to close the door to the office. Hold on.
Oh, God.
What?
Okay, there we go. I was hearing stuff and it was distracting me.
Where you
All
drink?
right, there we go.
Where's your drink?
Cheers,
How'd you
man.
drink?
I'm rusty.
Okay.
Rusty.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
In a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now let's not waste any more time. Let's get right to it. It's time to pod. A lot of craziness has happened. 2020 has snuck its ass into 2021 in the first week of it. They rushed the Capitol building. Capitol building. The Trump supporters, the craziness that they are, decided to go into the Capitol building. When you saw it, Keke, what were you thinking?
Woo child, the ghetto. Okay, that was the most hood, ratchet. I'm like, what is this? They running up like, you know how you ever got into a fight with the neighborhood next door, so you know you and the squad run up on somebody, jump. I'm like, what did y'all think y'all was finna go up in there and do? Like it was
Right.
it was so weird to me because as you see the videos, it looked like they was about it, but they really wasn't about it. So like when you got to the door, it's a mob of y'all. It's one security guard and y'all hesitate. Y'all supposed to rush the door. If you gonna run up in there, you supposed to run up in there. I don't know what that was that they did. It was like y'all went knocked on the door, played ding dong ditch or something. It was terrible. It was terrible. It was pointless. It was stupid. And you know, it had Trump written all over it.
Zach Boog, I know you were losing your mind when you were
What?
watching it.
I said, look at the stupidest people in the world.
Yes.
All Russian. These have to be the stupidest people in the world. The only time in the history of the world that you can wear a mask and not be suspicious. These fools stormed the Capitol building maskless. I was like, you know, you're doing a federal crime. This is the only time that you could wear a mask and nobody think it's suspicious. And y'all go up there without a mask, brown teeth showing, and y'all go in there and you can tell, like, you know how you know it was a group of stupid people? Because when they got in there, they didn't have a plan. They didn't know what to do. They stealing mail. They stealing podium. They taking pictures. They didn't know what to do.
Yes.
These are idiots. And you know what? Trump said it's gonna be a march, but he didn't give no instructions.
No.
It's like having a bad teacher. And they be like, just take the book home. And then you be like, what I'm supposed to do? You don't know what to do. I thought these were the stupidest, dumbest people in the world. And I am so happy they are getting locked up one by one. Did y'all see the one that whose ex-wife told on him?
Oh, yes. Yes, she pointed him out right in the crowd. That's my
She said, that's my ex-husband right there. She called the FBI. So that is so petty. I love it.
Oh, my God. Yes. That's what I would have done.
It's the dumbest thing I ever saw. It's an embarrassment. Like people were saying, like, yo, how'd you feel, man? It's white privilege at its finest. Yeah, it was. White people, they understand that you're privileged because black folks that did it would have been a whole different type of issue, right? Yeah. But then you realize that just what the world had to be thinking. You know what I mean? people in Australia, people in Great Britain, people across the whole entire globe had to be looking at America like, these are a bunch of dumbasses.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
These are a bunch of dumbasses.
Yeah.
Like, this is crazy that they would even attempt to run into the Capitol building. And the fact there was that many people and not one person said, hey, you know what? That's not a good idea to do. Everybody was like, running the Capitol building? Yeah, let's do it. Sounds cool. And they get in there, like you said, and they stupid and taking pictures. That's the thing. Like, hey, Exhibit A, Your Honor. I'm in Nancy Pelosi's office. Exhibit A. I'm walking out with a big ass podium. It's just like,
that's that privilege, Tone. And they shocked when they getting it locked up at the airport. Like, who, me? Not me.
You.
You know, yes, I did run in there. Yes, I was on camera, but you want to lock me up? Like, it's the privilege of it all is so fun to watch because they really shocked. Like, they really didn't think what they were doing was breaking the law or that they would really be reprimanded for that at all.
And that's the thing. And there's another thing. People that watch the pod, non-black people that watch the pod, you need a black friend. You need a black friend. You need a black friend because black people live their lives in fear of being in trouble. That is what we do.
Yeah.
When we do something like, the police gonna get us. No, we cool.
Yeah.
So the moment y'all would have said, let's run into the Capitol building, your black friend would have said, nah, that ain't a good idea, G. Nah, I don't think they gonna lock your ass up for that. Or somebody could get shot and killed. Which brings me to my next thing. Now, am I wrong for saying this? Now, Ivana Trump says that her heart goes out to the people that died in the riot. And I get it. Loss of human life, that is important. Human life is the most precious thing in the world. But you also have to be responsible with your life.
Thank you. Yes.
It was weird she said that. Did she ever say anything about the Black Lives Matter movement?
I highly doubt it. I highly doubt that at all. How your heart go out? If you gonna run up in somebody's Capitol, you need to be ready to die about it. Okay, so you know I don't have a heart that's going out for that. That's terrorism in our own country. That is not a good look for our country. We all look stupid and dumb and unorganized and goofy. So you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, I'm mad that you shocked that somebody died. What do you think is supposed to happen if you run up in the Capitol? If you run up in the White House? If you run up in my house, you liable to lose your life. So why would you think that you could run into the U.S. Capitol and nobody was gonna die? No. Mm-mm.
See, the thing is, I think I realized what it was, and I hate to say it, like you said, like Tone said, all the white listeners who listen to the pod, get you a black friend, because I realized these white folk, they treated running into the Capitol building like a senior high school prank. They was running in living they woo, take a picture, TP the cafeteria.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
That's the energy they had. They didn't realize they didn't have I'm committing a crime energy.
Yeah.
You know, they had let me live my stupid high school life energy. Like, we're gonna flood the cafeteria. You know how you do. I mean, I didn't do it. You know, in black high schools, we don't do that. We don't prank this. The seniors don't prank the juniors. And so that's some white folks stuff. I've seen it in movies. And that's the energy that they had.
With me.
That's the energy they had. And it just was so stupid. They didn't even wear masks. If I was jumping in that, but you wouldn't have known it was me. I'd had a hoodie, a mask, goggles. You man, the court of law, I'd be like, that wasn't me, Yana.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm-mm.
But these fools taking pictures, showing it on social media, going live. And then you, like Keke just said, you're supposed to die about yours. If you're going to go in the Capitol building, you putting your life on the line.
Yes.
Lady, old girl walked out from Knoxville, talking about they pepper sprayed me.
She was lying.
It got in my eye. Pepper spray. That should be a good day if you decide to run in the Capitol building. What do you mean?
That is the thing. That is the thing. That people they were like so confused. They were defending the Capitol building with guns. It was really about that. And they got lucky that they were white because it really could have went left. And the thing of it is that, and this is the part that's super funny to me, man, is that the fact of is that when you leave the Capitol building and all of this stuff is all done, everybody's chilling, everybody's okay. still nobody on all the news channels are still saying they're not letting them have it like they should, like how they let the looters have it. They're thieves. Which they were. People that looted in the Black Lives Matter movement. The people that were in the Black Lives Matter movement, they didn't loot. But the people that was trying to act like they were a part of it, but then use it as a way to commit crimes, they were criminals. Mm-hmm. They were surprised that these people were white and did not, and I never heard anybody call them a terrorist or anything.
Oh no. Mm-mm.
Like it wasn't a big shame. It wasn't a big shame. Like you said, you gotta. It just I got so much on my mind right now about this because the fact of the matter is every time I watched it, no matter how long I watch this, I keep thinking in my mind, how in the hell did everybody run into the Capitol building and nobody thought that somebody was going to die? If you try that in Russia, you're going to die.
Yes.
If you try that in China, you're going to die.
Yes.
You
China,
try that try to hop that fence in the palace. When the palace with Charles in there, the Queen of England is, try to hop that fence. You're gonna die.
Yes.
You dying. Are you crazy? Now that what they should have did was, and people thought it was sweet. It was like, oh, we're gonna do it. We're gonna storm. Was it Area 54, Area 51, whatever it is? They were talking about that. Remember that last year? They were talking about storming that. Mm-hmm. And they said it very cool. Don't do this because if you do, you could be putting yourself in harm's way. Which means if you come trying to storm this place, we gonna kill you. And you know why why no one did it? Because most people that wanted to storm, is it Area 51 or Area 54? I keep forgetting. Whatever it is. Most people that want to do that are nerds and geeks. They want to expose the fact that maybe it was some aliens, all of those people that want to do that are smart people. And they was like, you know what? If we storm this, we all gonna die.
You just gotta be ready. If you running up in Area 51, 54, 312, 708, 773, baby, wherever you running up in, you better be ready to die about it. So that's all I got to say. That's my message. Now, whatever area you running in, okay? Don't try me.
Hey, look, I gave Keke, you made me just feel crazy. I gave the long version. I like your version way better. Yeah. Hey, let's keep it moving, man. Trump got banned on Twitter, but did you see this? Twitter lost money because of the ban. The market value went down. Now, do you think, like a Kerry Hilson, that Kerry Hilson said, hey, I think this is wrong too, banning his free speech. Do you think he needed to be banned? Keke, what do you think?
No, I mean, he absolutely needs to be banned, okay? I don't care. Let me start there. Since the Beehive just let off your ass. So if I was you, I would tread very lightly, okay, girl? We ain't had a hit from you in I don't know how long. So just ease on back into our lives. Don't come back in here with all this foolishness, okay? So we didn't need her comment. Secondly, Trump definitely needs to be banned from Twitter. And I don't think they did anything. It should have happened sooner because here's the thing. You cannot get on the radio and say all type of crazy stuff to incite riots, incite wars, possible, we can't do that. Now, if iHeart say, Keke, lock her out the studio, I can't say they're taking my freedom of speech. No, they're taking my ability to say it on their platform. So Trump can go say it in his room and do whatever he want to do on his cell phone, but you're just not going to do it on his Twitter app. And that's what I think people are misunderstanding. He has freedom of speech. Say whatever you want to say. You're just not going to say it on my platform. And that's what the social media apps have done. The man can't tweet. He can't go live on Instagram. He can't shop on Pinterest. The man can't even probably download iHeartRadio at this point. So I don't know what, he's doing, because that's what he did his whole presidency was tweet. So, it's really over for this man at this point, and I'm glad to see it.
Zach, what do you think, man?
Trump gonna be on Clubhouse talking about saying, "Hey, it's Trump. come to the MAGA room." All right, but Keke, I disagree though. I didn't like it for two reasons.
What?
I'm gonna tell you why. One, the first reason is I like to keep my crazy in front of me. You know what I'm saying? I like my crazy. I like when when stupid people say stupid stuff to incite stuff, I need to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, think about it. The last tweet was January 6th, storm the Capitol building. Bam, we got the plans. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to worry about it. We see exactly what's happening. You kind of got to keep stupid people close to you. You don't want stupid people having a trail of secret stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? So that was the first reason. And the second reason has nothing to do with Trump at all. I didn't like when Louis Farrakhan was banned off social media. You know what I'm saying? And they banned Louis Farrakhan saying that he was speaking, you know, hate speeches and different things like that. And I wasn't a fan of that. I don't know. Was he speaking hate, or was he just saying something that you didn't want people to hear? You know, and if it's one person I would love to hear from after they're president and when they're mad, it's Trump. Because you know he's the type of guy that would let off secrets that we probably ain't supposed to know. You know what I'm saying? He would go tell it on Twitter, and I'm mad. And it's crazy. It was kind of a timing thing for me. I was like, all the wild stuff this man has said. He's threatened all the stuff that he said about other countries that could have harmed us. You know what I'm saying? That could have put United States in harm, but they wait till the end of his presidency to ban him. That kind of raised a red flag to me. Like, why y'all trying to make sure he don't talk now? Out of all the stuff he been talking, you know what I'm saying? Now you don't want him to talk. And if you don't forget when he was talking about signing that stimulus package, you remember he started naming. They only showed that one clip where he was talking about Americans should get $2,000, but they didn't like when he was talking about all the other money that was being spent that didn't have nothing to do with us. It was like he was like, it's $3 billion going over here to Iran. You know, he was saying a whole bunch of stuff that a president wouldn't normally say. So I just that raised a red flag in my head. And like I said, I like to know what crazy people are thinking, and the freedom of, not necessarily freedom of speech, but you want to ban him before he tells secrets?
Trump is going to tell secrets once he leaves office. Yeah. If everybody wanted to know if there's a such thing as aliens, Trump's going to let everybody know. If you want to know all of the dirty laundry, you want to know who's sleeping with who in the White House, Trump is going to tell it all. It's going to be like a superhead book when it comes out. Woo! It is going to be insane. It's going to be insane. I feel like, man, block his ass, because he incited people to go storm the Capitol. Every time I say it, it sounds weird, because it's the dumbest thing that I never thought that type of stupidity would ever happen. The only time this happened before is when it was the American Revolution. That's insane. That's insanity.
But we can change that. I mean, we don't have to worry about that. They didn't treat it seriously. Take it seriously. You got to think about it. When we had the protests for George Floyd for social injustice, they had people outside the Capitol building in riot gear, ready. You know what I'm saying? So all America had to do was just be ready. You know what I'm saying? If he say storm the Capitol building, put them soldiers out there call the National Guard and put them tanks out there and see if they storm a Capitol building. They won't. It won't happen. It will not happen.
I just think this is just a whole just craziness, and I hope it's not 2020 saying, hey, you know what? Let's do this. Be continued. I mean, I hope we just decide to just be like, all right, you know, that was just a little backwash. You know?
Yeah, but what do I know? I got a C in social studies, so I don't know.
Oh my God. All right, let's go to some stuff, man. The filth, the craziness that's going on. And I have to go to Keke, because Lori Harvey is probably the female future without kids.
All right.
What do you think? Lori Harvey is dating Michael B. Jordan. What do you think about that publicly?
Good for her. I'm happy to see it. Continue to date. You know, a lot of people were moved by this, but you guys know how I feel about Michael B. Jordan. To me, he is very regular. So I don't really see the Michael B. Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't that.
He's a star. He was a Black Panther.
He's a star, but Yeah, she'll be done with him soon. So, you know, I feel like I feel like, you know, Lori, do your thing, girl. Date as many people as you want. We are not gonna label her as the female future because she do not have kids all over the place that she's not taking care of or paying child support for. So therefore, she is in her own lane. She's the Lori of our time. And you know, more young girls need to aspire to date and live their 20s. Like she's in her 20s. She needs to live. I didn't told y'all. Being a good girl has gotten me nowhere. So therefore, live your best whole life, ladies. Live your life.
Keke.
What?
That is not true.
Keke,
You are in a successful relationship. That is not
what's
true.
going on? Are you getting a sprinkle of toxicity on you in 2021?
No, she poured a whole cup of toxicity.
Maybe.
Poured a whole
Before I go
glass.
in, please,
Maybe.
is that toxicity? Pour it up.
This man drinking
Pour
really
it
fast.
up.
Put them kids' juice back, Zach.
Hey, I bought it. I bought everything in this house.
You petty. But yeah, no, Lori deserves this. Like, I love to see this. She needs to continue to date, live her life happy. She's not messy on social media. She doesn't entertain us. She doesn't care what we think. She's just living freely, and more women should do it. I love to see it.
Ladies, don't do this. That's some bullshit.
Why?
Keke is saying I love Keke to death, but what she just said was a big old pile of bullshit.
Why?
Oh.
Why?
Why is that, though?
No, Keke. Look, first of all, Michael B. Jordan's a sucker for even dating Lori Harvey because everybody has been with her. That's the thing. You want to date. I never understand the guy that wants to date the girl that everybody's been with. I never understand that. Or you want to date the guy, I get it, that everybody is dated or whatever it is. It just looks crazy. It looks crazy.
What?
It looks crazy. It
No.
just looks crazy. Lori Harvey should have did. What she should have did, not telling her how to live her life, but what she should have did was date somebody regular. A chill dude that's financially, she dating all the celebrities. So what happens when she's out of her 20s, Keke? So now that she's been with Diddy, she's been with Future, she's been with whoever else, Michael B. Jordan, let's just say this doesn't last, and let's say a couple more people. So now Lori Harvey's got body, and celebrity bodies.
So what
is body, yada.
Like that. Yeah, just like that.
The problem with that, I don't understand. Y'all got Shanika, Tanya, Lisa, Keisha. Like dudes,
you don't know them though.
Dudes even name their girls in songs how many women they have. Why y'all so pressed about this young girl dating?
Hold on.
Dating.
Don't say y'all. Don't say y'all. That's
we
Tony.
know you're married,
Just
and
me. I'm not pressed. I just saying like it looks weird. It looks weird. And not saying she would ever have a problem getting a man because she's incredibly gorgeous. I just feel like for the dudes, that's why I say for the dudes, like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like if I knew so many people been with a certain person, not saying that she should never be with anybody. If I'm famous, I'm not going to do that. I'm not doing that.
That's ego. That's ego.
I don't want, because dudes are petty, Keke.
I get what you're saying, Tone, but you don't know that everybody she's dated is hit. You know, she does give me a lot of dangle the vagina in front of you vibes.
Zach,
that's right, Zach.
Zach, what are you doing?
That's right.
You married. Did you forget that when you said I do, did you erase your mind of a single man that you used to be? You went to a black college. Are you?
Can you hear me out? He's so disgusting.
Zach, you talking that good stuff. Come on. There you go.
My thing is this. I don't care. Lori, live your best life. She's 24 and she's in high demand. Okay. Yeah. The issue is a lot of these ladies who are in high demand, whether you're famous or not, y'all live these 20s really in high demand. And then when it's time to catch somebody, you wait a little too long. Usually them high demand women wait till they in that zone where it's like, I don't nobody want you no more. They're about 35, then they want to settle down. Like, no, we good. We want the 20-year-old. So now you out here struggling. But so she needs to ring one in, right now. But here it is. Ladies, I've been seeing a lot of ladies say, I want to be Lori Harvey, teach me your ways. I want to be like Lori. But see, you could be. But see, most women, they ignore the dudes that like them. If you think about it, the dudes in their DMs, they don't give them a chance. You could be dating like Lori Harvey too, but you always think, oh, he lame, he don't make enough money, it's this, it's that. It's all these reasons of why you can't date. You know what I'm saying? You always coming up with all these excuses of the person. Mm-hmm. So this is the thing. This is a question for both of y'all. Do regular Black women still value regular Black men?
Yes, 100%, 110%.
Hold on, let me tell you why. Because the reason I say that is because it be a chick. She got 2 kids. I'm just gonna tell it. We podding, right? We
man, get to the stuff. Get to it.
It be a chick. She got 2 kids, never been married. Got, who cares how much education and money she got? Because men don't marry you because of how much education you got. I'm gonna tell you that right now, ladies. Sorry. I know y'all thought that mattered. We don't care that much. I mean, it matters a little bit, but not too much. Ain't nobody like, oh my gosh, she has 12 degrees. I gotta hang her my wife. We don't care. But it'd be all that, and then they'd be like, oh, I just can't deal with no man. He don't make enough money. It'd be like, girl, you make $35,000. You're a cashier at Walmart.
Okay.
Why do you need a man that makes $300,000 a year?
Because she got 2 kids in Walmart.
Okay. But guess what? What percent? How is that working out for her? Okay, because those men that make that much money ain't coming in her DM trying to get with her. Okay. Yeah, so it's not working. So she would rather be single than deal with the people who like her. My point is, deal with who like you. Why women don't do that? Because they don't value regular Black men. Go ahead.
That's not true. I totally, first of all, think that Black women value regular Black men. And women, let me give you this tea. You need to date men who like you more than you like them. That is it. That is the key. Right. He must like you more than you like him. I 100% agree with that. However, y'all men just can't be. I don't understand why is it so bad when we want to date a better man. We want to date a guy who has a nice job. We want to date, like, what is wrong with that?
But Keke, I'm gonna tell you the problem. Let me have this with Zach.
What?
Go ahead, brother.
This is the thing. I bring this story up a lot. I'm on Dish Nation. And me and Portia, we kicking it, having a good time. It's good chemistry. She's just a good person because she's a talker. She knows how to tell. They're like, oh man, Tony, I know you shot your shot at her. I was like, she's out my price range. It's nothing I can do for. It's nothing that I can do for Portia. It's not a thing. I'm looking at Portia. I can see she got on Louis Vuitton boots. That's probably $3, $4, $5 grand. I can see. I know what her lifestyle is. I know. I like. You know what? We might have a great connection before she was married. This is before she's married, but we might have had a great connection. We might have been laughing and cracking jokes, and it was cool. But I wouldn't shoot my shot. I'm not shooting my shot at the Kim Kardashian. If I'm in a room with, I'm not shooting my shot at certain women because I know that it's a certain type of lifestyle that she's used to. I've dated somebody that made way more, and it wasn't even the person that everybody thinks it was, Phaedra. You know, she made way more than me. But Phaedra got a little bit, she'll bring it back down. She'll be like, all right, we can figure this out. But I dated somebody that made way more money than me. And when she talked about going on vacations and the things that she was talking about doing on vacations, wasn't no all-inclusive resorts. No. Wasn't none of that.
Private island.
I was like, oh, this ain't gonna last. This ain't gonna kill my bankroll. I've been saving. And this is what she want to do for fun.
Yes.
You know, for fun. This ain't like, she want to do this 2 or 3 more times during the year. I can't do that. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm saying when it comes with Zach saying, some women have to understand, and people, not even women, people have to understand, and like you said, Keke, like what's in front of you, like what's in reach of you, like what's in that you guys can build something together. But if you're trying to wait for a $300,000, $400,000 man to come in and take care of you and your kids, not saying it can't happen, but it's highly unlikely.
And you have some situations that it does happen, but those are rare. But let me tell you something: one in every four black women get married. That's just the stats.
That's y'all issue. It's
hold on. No, okay, I got another stat for you.
Okay.
If all, and that's not our issue, because guess what? It's just life. It's just more women that. Okay, but here it is. Check this out.
Okay.
If every black man married a black woman right now, guess what? 2 million black women would still be single.
Okay.
So
that'll help out the statistics.
But that ain't got nothing to do. But what I'm saying is for that, and we're just using an example. For that Walmart cashier to be dissing all these potential men who will marry her, who will give her opportunity, and waiting on Michael B. Jordan to get done with Lori. Girl, you quit playing. That's all I'm saying. And that's what I mean by valuing regular dudes. Like, I don't see a lot of black women still just valuing like a regular dude. Okay, like, oh, what you want me to do? He only make $60,000 a year. Okay, but he'll treat you right.
That's right.
He'll do his best to take care of you. But y'all ignoring him.
I don't know what women you are referring to, Zach. I don't know what women you are referring to.
The ones I hear on Clubhouse giving me these lists.
Well, that's why
giving me these lists.
That's why they're on Clubhouse.
These lists be crazy, bro. Like the list of these women, they be like, oh, he gotta be 6'7". He gotta make $1 million. I was like, only like 12% of men in the world make that much money, right? And you think he gonna come see you, and you live in Alabama, and you ain't gonna run into it.
Zach is fighting for the regular dude, and I love to see it.
No, I am fighting for women to just see. Thing is, men, we're used to getting, like, since we're the one that usually shoot our shot, we're used to getting humbled. We'll get humbled in a heartbeat. By high school, you know what range, you know what type of woman you can get and what you can't get. Women ain't never been humbled. They still think they hot.
Women are humbled every day. All these girls out here with these kids and can't find it. Like the baby daddy run off with the little cashier at Walmart. Women are always humbled, okay? So y'all need to cut it out. I don't know what them girls on Clubhouse done hyped you up, Zach, but let me tell you, it's a lot of regular girls out here like me who love them, a regular man who clock in, get that check, bring it home, and we can build something together.
Guess what, Keke? I ain't talking about people with a man that's happy like you. No, I'm talking about
you're a unicorn, Keke. First of all, you're a unicorn because a lot of times, I'm just saying, you are a unicorn in the sense of it's ladies that's gonna watch this pod that they know for a fact that they have maybe been ignoring the person that's in front of them and taking the scammer. The scammer doesn't exist if women wasn't really like, yo, you can get me this, you can get this. Because dudes do stuff, we all do stuff, all guys do stuff to make themselves better for the opposite sex, of course. So it's just the fact that I think because of Instagram, I think because of the stuff we've seen a lot, I think that it makes guys want to cap and make themselves bigger and better and lie and try to do all the stuff that make themselves better than what they are, just so they can be, I guess, chose by women right now. And I think that's what the problem is. Since you got dudes capping their ass off, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm this. That's why I say I listen to Clubhouse. I go in there, some people, and I just listen to what people saying. I was like, and I go to their Instagram. I'm like, that's not real.
No,
that's not real.
No,
that's not real. Or I'm such and such, such and such. I was like, if you were this, I would 100% know you. And I have no idea who you are, sir. And they're like, listening to the women like, yo, I do this. I'm like, all right, ma'am, I think you capping too. And I think once we get back, in my opinion, once we get back to really just owning what we got in front of us and focusing on what's real, then we be cool. Like I said, like, perfect example. I got multiple baby mamas, not future baby mamas. I got multiple baby. I never say how many because people want to know my business. But people that know me, they know. But I was in real relationships, and there's like 9 years apart from people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was parts of my life. Not like I had 1, 2, 3. No, it's not like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I say that to say this, is that I've been in relationships with women that were high profile, made the same amount of money as me or made around the money I made. And was just, they didn't have kids. And they was like, Tone, I can't take this no further because I want my own kids. I know if this comes out in public and they start digging into your background, and it may make me look away. It may make me this. And again, like I said, I've dated high profile women. And like I said, people thought Tom Phaedra was the only woman I ever dated that was high profile. No, that's not true. That's not true. But I, unlike Lori Harvey, I don't both.
Tell him.
Tell him, I did have
rich vagina, baby.
No, no. See, I don't flex enough, but I like my boys be like, man, you too nice. Nah, I've been this dude for sure. Like that's a real comment. You wanna ask somebody like, yo, for real, like, yo, I've been this dude. Like, having a high profile woman ain't nothing new to me. Like, people like, baby, the best thing ever happened to you. I'm like, I mean, she was very, very dope, but easy, champ. Easy. You got easy. We got it.
I like this tone right here.
Talk that talk.
Easy, champ. But I mean, but she told me it was actually true. They told me the real shit. Like, yo, if we ever came out and said something about our relationship, they're gonna dig into your stuff. And even though I know you take care of your kids, I know you're a great dad, I know all of these great things, they're going to turn it and twist it and turn it on his head and make it look crazy. Yeah, I was sad, but I understood where she was coming from. That's right. Now, if I say that, if somebody says that to another woman, says like, yo, you got 3 kids, like, yeah, I can't really take this nowhere because it's gonna look crazy. Woman gonna get bent out of shape. The dude's gonna be looking crazy. They're gonna say stuff about it, but really it's just people deserve the right to pick, if that makes sense.
And I preach that to y'all all the time. Like, you ask me what I date to do with kids right now. Like, at this point in my life, no. You know what I'm saying? I don't, if he had especially multiples, no. But, you know, that's just my choice. That doesn't mean it's anything wrong with the guy. It doesn't mean it's anything wrong with you. It's just my choice. And dudes have to keep it pimping and pushing like you did.
Okay.
You didn't go out
guess
on
what, Keke? Guess what, Keke? The only reason I would only judge you if you had 3 yourself.
That's what I'm saying. I don't have 3. So
exactly.
I don't have none. So, you know.
It'd be women who be having whole situations and then got the nerve to be acting picky.
Now, just say her name. Whoever was on that damn Clubhouse app got Zach worked up about this topic, and just call her out. I'm ready to fight her.
I can't. It bothers. Okay, it really bothers me to my. I am talking about somebody specifically, but it really bothers me to my soul that this person is so picky and act like, oh, I just can't talk to them. Oh my God, I can't believe they tried to talk to me. Delete. I'm like, girl, this is your. Okay. You gonna die alone. Don't worry about it.
We've been talking about this for 30 minutes.
Don't worry.
I know we gotta move on. Let's get to this though, because we got a couple more minutes to pod. I thought this was okay. Speaking of multiple kids, I thought it was kind of funny in a sense. Not that Yaya Mayweather had a healthy baby boy. No. I'm so happy for her, young boy. I'm happy for Floyd Mayweather. But the funny part was Floyd is a grandfather, and he is also a grandfather of the 7th child of young boy never broke again. If you were in Floyd's position, how would you be feeling, Keke? I gotta ask Keke first before I ask Zach, because I know he's about to go crazy.
You know, Floyd, the level of disappointment that I would feel as a father. I have given you everything, okay? I have made your life so easy. All you had to do was pick the right dude. All I want you to do is be successful. Y'all know I love Floyd, and I say this about Yaya in a loving, big sister, big cousin kind of way. Why do you want to be regular so bad? Like, this little girl wants to be regular. She shop at Fashion Nova. Why? Your daddy is Floyd Mayweather. You should not be shopping at fashion. Like, why you shop at Fashion Nova? We wear the same type of weave. You know what I'm saying? She just want to be so regular. And I don't understand it. And I really feel like this little girl has had ambitions to be a baby mama her entire life. And it's nothing wrong with baby mamas, but that's your life's ambition. I feel like she really wanted this baby. Young boy don't want nothing to do with her. He don't even acknowledge this girl. So it's all bad. If I was Floyd, I would just be so disappointed. So disappointed.
Zach, when you saw this, did you get a little bit of a chuckle like I did, thinking of Floyd Mayweather as the pawpaw?
That's the only thing is that Floyd Mayweather, the grandfather, is trying to fight again, which is funny to me. And the only other joke that I thought was funny is that she had a baby with the dude whose label is never broke again. And he's really never, this grandchild is never broke again because he really, hit the jackpot. This kid hit the jackpot. This is a weird thing. Keke hit it right on the head though with Yaya wanting to be a regular girl. She wants to get played. Like, she's like, hey, sign me up. I want to be the 7th baby mama.
Yes,
I want to have my baby shower and wear a terrible dress. Like, I want to have it in the backyard. No, not at my daddy house. Yes. Can we have it at your, she probably called NBA YoungBoy. Can we have it at your auntie backyard? Like, what, the one in one in New Orleans? Like, the one in the hood? Yeah, that's why I want to have it. Like, she wants to be regular. She wants to take club pictures, the club pictures with the spray paint behind it where it'd be like a car and like some dice. She probably want to take pictures like that.
She fighting a case. Don't forget that.
Yeah. She is fighting the case.
Yeah.
She's fighting the case. It's just, I know we want to blame Yaya, but I hate to say this, but Floyd, we potting. So Floyd, you really should have gave her a few more hugs. You know what I'm saying? She was a few hugs. I'm just saying. It's something she's searching for. And I know you was out here fighting and on these women and on these private jets and buying burgers. You should have been giving Yaya a few more hugs, brother. A few more forehead kisses. A few more. What's going on? How you feeling today? Just a few more conversations. She might have been 3-4 conversations away from missing this whole situation. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's next, but
forehead kisses.
Yeah, you just be like, hey, baby, I love you. You know what I'm saying? I need,
yeah.
It's just funny that Floyd's a grandpa. That's kind of funny to me. It makes me think, and I don't care. It's your life. Have as many kids as you can financially afford. I mean, and I guess it's a young boy, no judgment.
That's not the message. We should not be giving that message.
I'm not going to judge anybody because I understand a person that has multiple baby mamas, not as many as he does. But
you were in relationships. You just said that you were in relationships that didn't work out. This man is shooting up clubs and leaving.
That's true.
That's reckless, man.
That's wrong. So, okay, let me just change it to this. Is that I know this. If you like Young Boy's music, know this. He will never, ever stop rapping. It's impossible. He'll be broke. So he has to keep rapping to maintain any type of lifestyle. Sort of like me. Like I said, I don't have what he have, but I'm going to be on the radio for a little bit. There's no retirement in my near future. I've come to grips with that as a man. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be doing this for quite a bit of time. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to all three of us make money together for years.
Yeah.
Now, okay, let me go ahead and get to this. This is I had this debate and it went back and forth. And I actually want to hear from Zach first because Keke, I know you're gonna come and knock this out the park.
Uh-oh.
And it's about hormones.
Mm-hmm.
It's about hormones. Now I said, women blame a lot on hormones. Am I right? They say, hey, it's my time of the month. I'm out of whack. I'm out of balance. That's the reason that I'm this way. Mm-hmm. And I said, I get that. Women and their hormones, their constants, are so many things that could change your body chemistry and have you off your square. I said the same thing happens to men. And that person said, what do you mean? I said, it's testosterone for men from 18 to probably like early 30s, where we're not able to control what we do sexually. It's like we are sexual beasts because of the high amounts of testosterone in us.
What?
It's the same way how some women can be super bitchy because they have that PMS before it happens, and some women are cool. So I'm not saying it happens all the time. I'm saying that hormones are a real thing. And this woman said, no, it's not. It's personal choice. And I said, why can we say that it's okay for you to be a certain way, but it's not okay for us because of our hormones? Because ideally, every woman has some sort of issue with their hormones during that time. And every man has issues with controlling themselves when they're early on in their life. Zach, how do you feel about that?
Please.
One thing,
I'm ready. I came to pod, goddamn it.
Tone literally grabbed me by my trunks and threw me in the deep end.
Threw me out there.
I did.
You have to call on me first.
What?
It's a real thing, Zach. You try to deny it, Zach, but let me explain. I know you're married, but when you were 18, let's say 18 to 22, 23, Zach Boog
was doing some stupid stuff. Absolutely.
100%. Do you think that you were thinking with your right mind?
No,
you were going off a primal instinct?
I'm definitely going off a primal instinct. I agree with it's twofold. I agree to the part of it being your primal instinct. Honestly, I think it's science. You know, when men have erections, the blood flows from here and goes there, and we not thinking straight. I agree with that. But so are you saying just that act? Because it's
no, what I'm saying is that women won't acknowledge the fact that when we're in that state that we can make mistakes. And as we become older, we understand how to control that.
Well, let me explain something. Women want us to think like women. That's what it is. You know. So yeah, I said it. Women want us to see the world how women see the world, and when we don't, they have an issue with it. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh my God, I can't believe you did that. Oh, I would never. Well, we're not the same. You know what I'm saying? Like women, like for you, you know, if you raise your voice, you know how men talk. We raise our voice sometimes, and I'll be like, hey, you have to check it, because you be like, dang, you can't talk like that. But really, that's how men talk. And sometimes women don't want you to talk to women don't like for you to talk to them like a man. They want you to talk to them like how women talk, you know, so you kind of have a different tone you got to take with women. It's a lot that goes into that. So I do agree with you on that part, because a lot of times women have a hard time understanding a man's point of view, because the world, Disney movies, princess, all that has been catered to them being the one that is right, the one that is catered to, the one that is special, the one that, you know what I'm saying? They don't deal with reality until they grown a lot of times. And I'm telling the truth. You know,
Keke finna go nuts.
I know she gonna get mad, but guess what? Guys have to deal with, like I told, like when I said guys have to deal with rejection more. We deal with rejection early. When I was in the 6th grade, I had a crush on this girl. Okay, I sent the note. It wasn't no DMs back in the day. You used to have to send a letter, pass it to her, and watch her read it, and act like you wasn't. And guess what? If that mug came back with that no or maybe, you knew you was out of there. You know, maybe gave you a little hope, but guess what? You realize, okay, she doesn't like me. We deal with rejection. Women don't deal with rejection until, like Keke said, they in their 20s and the baby daddy leave or whatever, something like that. That's their first time dealing with it. We don't
say that. Don't quote me. Continue. I didn't say that. Go.
Yes, you did. Quoted by Keke. But that's how I feel about it. So you know what, Tom? You got an ally in that. Yes, you do.
There we go. Cheers. Cheers. Keke. Woo, let's hear from you.
Man, what in the Dr. Oz and Yana Vans that fixed my life? What are y'all even talking about? What? Tone, I thought we left half of this toxic stuff in 2020. See, now you done brought all this over into the new year. I'm not gonna play with you. And Zach, I can't believe you are co-signing this. Oh my God. So Tone,
it's true.
The argument was you're trying to say that men in their 20s and early 20s can't control that they out here just screwing everybody, right?
I'm saying it's hard for them to control themselves because of testosterone. Yes, I am.
That's a lie. Okay, nothing chemically is wrong with y'all. Y'all just want to go screw everybody. This is what I'm saying when it comes to Lori Harvey. Y'all mad at her for doing the exact same thing, living life in her 20s. There's nothing wrong with that. There is no chemical imbalance that you can blame that on, other than you just want to live your best whole life. Go live it. That's all, that's the thing. And Zach, I don't know where you done went talking about Disney fairies and women don't get rejected. Have you ever been a fat little girl at 12 and like a little boy in your class? That's a different type of rejection. So don't play like women get rejected all the time. Okay, little girls don't have edges. They clothes might not be. We deal with rejection just like y'all. Okay, because little boys be out here talking to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 little girls at the same time. So therefore, we all deal with the same experiences. I don't know what Dr. Oz episode y'all been watching. Y'all just came with these little chemical and reasons.
It is like you just said.
Ladies, no, don't.
Guys do this stuff the same thing, Keke. How can you not explain? This is this thing. This is my thing. And this is fact, Keke.
What?
Why do most women have issues around the time that they're getting ready to do their lady thing? It has to do with hormones. No, it's across the board. It's across the board. It's how you're built chemically. Yeah. Why is it that every single man, almost every single man can relate to what I'm saying, yo, bro, like when I was like 18, and it's just like, you don't know what it's like to be the 18-year-old boy that gets a call and says, hey, my parents ain't home, you want to come over? And you just told your boys, yeah, I'm about to hoop, man, and I'm going to drive, bro. I got y'all, we about to hoop. You got the call for sex, and guess what? You gonna say, man, my mama want me to do something. I know we supposed to hoop today, but because you're running to it. But guess what the difference of, and this is the 18-year-old boy, 18-year-old Tone Kapone. Now, if I get called for sex at this age, and I was supposed to go hang out with my boys and go hoop, guess what? I'm gonna be like, you know what? Hey, can we schedule that a little later on? I was about to hoop with the guys. I promised them I was going to hoop. And, you know what I mean? That'd be kind of dirty if I turned them around. You know what I mean? Like, oh, okay, that's cool. All right, I'll see you later on tonight. When you're 18, the moment a woman says sex, you like, huh? You drop everything. Like, I'm gone. Forget everybody.
I have a feeling that if she said she couldn't reschedule, you still drop everything. So I just don't think y'all grow out.
If she couldn't reschedule, I would see her another time at this age because my life and my mind is clearer. It's a thing when dudes get to be a certain age and the testosterone calms down, we're able to think clear. Or bad choices off of instinct has made us slow down. We've made bad choices. Yes. We made a woman that we really love cry because we went and messed with the cashier from Walmart. Yes. No shade to the cashiers at Walmart. But we messed up
all the cashiers at Walmart. If you a cashier at Walmart watching this, get on their ass because they've been shading.
No, because you know why everybody says somebody cashiers at Walmart, Keke? Because they fine. A lot of them cashiers be bodied up. Have you ever seen them in them polyester pants? They bad. You can't pay attention to them. Zach, don't say a word.
Zach, leave it alone. But no, it's women. Listen, we all go through the phases together. Stop blaming y'all toxic ways on chemical imbalances, Disney movies, Yana Fix My Life episodes. Like, stop. It's okay.
Okay. I gotta stop. Okay.
What?
when are women held accountable like men when it comes to toxicness and stuff?
Perfect example. Rewind this pod 30 minutes ago when we was talking about Lori, and y'all was holding her to the fire, talking about she got bodies,
she can do what she want to do.
No, I just said she shouldn't be dating this. But now let me take that. Let me maybe expound. Yeah. I don't think she should be, in my opinion. If I was a Lori Harvey friend, her bestie, I would say, yo, I probably wouldn't put it out there again. I'm dating another famous man. I will keep it on the low, let y'all enjoy each other and have y'all thing. And people see y'all, they see y'all. I'm not saying going to hide it, but posting it, because guess what? Because of who you are, Lori Harvey, you are going to continue to date famous people. And it's going to make you look a certain way. Even Kim Kardashian, a lot of the people, I guarantee you, we have not seen Kim Kardashian every one of her boyfriends. I'm more than positive.
I was asking Keke, when are women held accountable for their actions? Because hold on, because all I hear is your men are toxic. You wouldn't even give us the benefit of young age and being horny 18-year-olds. You wouldn't even give us that. Y'all toxic. We don't even know what toxic is at 18. We don't know we're being toxic. You don't realize you being toxic till you about 20 something. You be like, oh, that probably was. Oh, that was bogus what I did. You don't even know. Guess what? But guess what? In 16 to 18, these is a lot of times when women key cars, bust windows out, do all types of wild stuff.
Yeah.
And guess what? Yeah. And guess what they say? It's men's fault for what we did to make them act a way.
That's right.
It's like it's still no responsibility for their actions, and that's what I'm saying. So when do women get held accountable for their actions? I'll ask again.
We get held accountable all the time. Bust windows if you need to bust windows. Scratch cars if you need to scratch cars. Get it off your chest, ladies, because clearly you see this toxic stuff. They don't grow out of it at 18. They still sitting here defending it. So bust the window, flatten the tire, whatever you need to do to get it off your chest and live happily. And if you want to be Lori Harvey, be Lori Harvey. That's my message for today. I'm not about to argue with y'all. I don't know what's wrong with y'all today. We got doing this toxic stuff in 2021. So, yeah.
I love Keke. I love Keke.
Oh my God. Keke, you are crazy. You crazy, man. Let's get to it, man. Final thoughts, Keke. Was that your final thought? You done? You ain't playing with us in 2021?
Man, that's my final thought. In 2021, ladies, get it off your chest. Whatever you want to do, do it. Period. You know what? Period. We gonna get real toxic in 2021.
That's toxic.
Oh my gosh, we are podding. Keke is not playing games. Zach Boog, final thoughts, bro.
Ladies, check your DMs. Your husband is on red. That's my final thought. You're leaving your husband on red. That dude, the 6'4" that make 400,000, he ain't coming.
Zach,
right?
stay off Clubhouse.
That's my. Hey, don't jump in my final thought. This is my final thoughts, Keke.
My bad.
She that came over here. My final thoughts.
He like put on mute. How they do on Clubhouse? Mute.
Send it. Put it in the audience. Put it in the audience.
I'm gonna send you to the audience. But yeah, that's God. My final thought. Your husband on red, girl. Go ahead.
Hey, my final thoughts is we are back and we are in full swing. We appreciate everybody. We love y'all to death. We are excited. We are almost a year old. We're getting closer to a year old. Who would have thought? Episode 34. We're getting close to our first year as a pod, which is super, super cool. That's it, man. I'm excited about the podcast. I know it's gonna bring some more cool stuff. We got more interviews that's gonna come to you guys. We got more crazy conversations. Again, thank you everybody that's been rocking with us. And with that being said, what more can I say?